Hey gang, we're in Clifford again, and back over my shoulder is a place that I go to all the time. It's called By the Pound. You never know what you're going to find there. What it is, the local donation center around here, it's called the Muncie Mission. People drop off their unwanted goods to help benefit the church's kitchen and housing for the homeless, and everything's all for a good cause. Well, they've got a couple of attic window stores here in town, and the attic window stores, they yield some pretty good stuff as well. But the overflow winds up coming over here to this By the Pound place, and it's literally you buy it by the pound. 1 pound, 99 cents, up to 5 pounds, 69 cents, and the price goes down the more weight that you buy. And I most generally, when I go in there, my main trip out was just to get some kitty litter, $1 a bag, 4 bags, for oil dry. But right here was my take today. Now if you take a look, we've got some uncommon taps, a couple of uncommon taps, uncommon thread series. And then I've got, I didn't even realize I picked that up, T25 long Torx that will work with some of the bolts on my steel saws. Deburring tool, here's another obscure tap, and they're all high-speed steel, all quality. And then these mills. Now these mills I can actually put in my lathe and use my mill attachment on the lathe to mill things with. And they're all double-ended, except for just one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. The deburring tool, a little Torx bit, the 3 taps, and then just a cheap Pittsburgh hook. And these things are really, really good for digging O-rings out of tight spaces. So I just grabbed it too, and I set the stuff. He says, "What you got, bud?" And it's usually what he says. I drop it down on the counter. He goes, "Give me $1. $1. Where else can you go in life and get, I mean, it's a small little handful of stuff, but get all those goodies for $1. You can't even go to a garage sale and do that." So a lot of you guys see the tools that I've got in the shop, and you know, you're thinking, man, he's putting the money out left and right. Yeah. No. We had 6% sales tax here in Indiana, and came to $1.06, and the guy even threw in the 6 cents sales tax. He goes, "Here, I got your sales tax." So it's places like these. It's not necessarily a mom and pop shop, but they're just awesome to have places like this in your town. And what it takes to find them is driving around. Now if you look, you know, I'm in an area where it's an old industrial area that used to be hopping and busy, and it's no longer. You know, I mean, we can look from these buildings and come all the way down, residence there, all the way down to here. This used to be a stripping place where you take your wood or your metal or something like that to have them chemically dipped and stripped. But they're all out of business. But this mall that this little shopping mall, what do you call them? The outdoor strip mall, there you go, that I'm behind, Southway Center here. Most of the buildings, or most of the leased spaces, are also empty. All that's in there's a dentist's office, a pharmacy, and a med check center, a mattress center, a Dollar General, and 1 doctor's office. And there's probably 15 vacant spaces in that strip mall. So not a booming area right here where I'm at, but those are the places that you usually want to go to find some of the nicer little shops that just have real odd, unusual, and obscure things, but you never know what you're going to come up with. And that's why I visit them. You know, the Dollar General that I just went to here to get the, I use it as oil dry, to get the kitty litter. This is right behind it, this place right here that I just showed you. And this is what I come out with. Not a lot of stuff, but it's certainly going to make things a little bit nicer in the shop for a whopping $1. It's worth that little bit of time. I spent about 15 minutes in there looking around. A lot of eye candy in there. This draws a lot of college students. So, old pervert. No, I'm not an old pervert. But still, I wouldn't be human if I didn't look, right? But anyway, that's it. This is Zippo. Later.